Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Welcome to the Star Seeking channel. This is your love reading for the final week of May 2023. Now, this is a general love reading, so please feel free to love what you like and leave what you don't. Furthermore, you can feel free to like, comment, and subscribe at any given time to keep my channel going for you. And at the same time, there's a lot of love going for you right now because Venus is in your sign, Cancer. Things can be going so well for you if that's what you focus on. So let's see what the cards have to say. Get you on your love vibrations. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got on the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck, it says, the reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. All right, so maybe there is someone that is at distance with you. I couldn't really show you the card. These are so plasticky, so please forgive me. This is representing the energy that's coming forth. This is how it's going forward. This is where you're coming from. This is how you're seeing it in action. This is how you feel about it. This is what you think about it, and this is how it's showing up in reality. All right, so we got 3 cards in each category to describe this whole category of your emotions and feelings and thoughts and actions and things like that. So let's get that going right now. Okay, so remember, all right, sometimes you might be separated from someone that you love, okay? But at least it's because you love them and your souls, you feel a connection to them. So how they say, there's an old saying that says, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So if you use this time to be better, even though they are at a distance, it'll raise your vibration. All right, so Cancer, the first card is coming forward. It says, try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. All right, so that means at this point in time, you have so much love in your universe right now. Try to spread that love and let it go forth like you found, you found the one that your soul loves. So sometimes, you know that saying, if you can't love the one that you want to, love the one that you're with. This could be a pet. This could be a new friend or something like that. This is where you could possibly give someone else a chance that you wanted to give a chance, that you know, the times would never meet up. You know, when you're with someone, they're with someone, and or when you're with someone, then that's when they show up. It could be one of those things that's coming up in your horizon because Venus is in your sign. There's a lot of love come to you, but that's also wealth. That's also like food. That's also like the things that you love: art, beautiful, comfortable furniture, you know, things that make you feel luxurious, things like that. So just think about that, wherever, what vibration you're in should be feeling good. And if you're not feeling good right now with Venus in your sign, trust and believe you need to focus on something else that's going to make you feel better. Now you're coming out, look, you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So just like a lot of this is all about souls. Okay, so you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So it's not something that you're rushing, but you're coming from that into trying, in the meanwhile, trying to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. It may not be your soulmate that you're trying to, but sometimes when you're with other people, it's when you're being kind to other people, that's when your vibrations are up on higher and your light is shining. You know what I mean? You're giving that good vibrations. And so maybe you're out and you're sitting outside on the patio of a restaurant and they see you talking to a friend and you have that giggly or that super strong, powerful laugh, and they hear it and they have to keep turning around to see who it is. And then you catch their eye. Maybe that could happen. You never know, Cancer. Okay? So that's where you want to have your own self-control, okay? And let it come to you. Let love come to you. Yes, life is a great big canvas. Love this. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it that you can. Okay, live a colorful life. Live with your vibrations on high, colorful. Okay, you want to keep your energy up. You want to project love. You want to emanate love. Okay, from within. You want to start with loving yourself as you are. The parts about you that you do not appreciate so much might be your best parts, and you never know until you take that time to say, I just love myself as I am. Okay, there you go. So now you're feeling in a way that everything you need, your courage, your strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already in you. Okay, so you might be already feeling good and wondering why you feel so extra good, for these past couple weeks or whatever. Okay, Venus is in your sign, the planet of that good feeling of love. That energy is in your sign. So, especially if you're Cancer ascendant, okay? So that means that everything about you, you might be feeling like you're nurturing people, but you might need to nurture yourself if you're looking for love, okay? It might be time to take your pet for a walk and then meet someone like that. But if you constantly think of love, speaking of that, if you're constantly thinking of love, then things will happen. And then look, your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change, okay? So you have to change your frequency to the vibration of love. You can do that simply by repeating the word love and saying I in front of it. So you can say, I love driving in traffic. I love this restaurant. I love these shoes. Lead everything with I love, and it's going to raise your vibration. I can feel it inside of me already. So just keep on saying I love. Start, instead of being mad, disappointed, angry, or frustrated, start everything out with I love. I love. And let that love drag so you can get into that vibration, okay? So think about that, all right? And let it show up. It'll show up. Look, 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 look. You are moving into a steady and reliable path. Now look at that. Look at that. You're moving into a steady, reliable path. Currently, you're being in an energy of love right now, just right here on this channel. You're in a place where we're discussing the feeling, the actions of love, because love is a verb. It's what you do. It's who you are. It's how you feel. You can't just speak of love as like a superficial or a rudimentary word. It has to be something that you embody, that it starts inside of you, and then you just start emanating. And even when things come to be more challenging in your life, you want to think about the fact that everything you're doing it because you love it. I love doing this. Even if you go to work, you want to start being in that vibration before you go to work. You want to start saying, I love doing this, whatever process it is, especially if it's the worst process of doing whatever it is. Even if you're an entrepreneur, you want to do everything you do with love. And in that, it's going to catalyze your vibrations being elevated, okay, to the higher vibrations. The reason you want to do that is because then you get to meet someone when you're in a high vibration instead of a low vibrations, because trauma bonds are not what you're trying to make. You're trying to make a heart connection, right? Okay, so now in action, you really want to keep, look at that. The more love and care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. You see, we just said that, okay? Put all your energy into loving yourself. Make yourself an offer that no one can refuse, whether it's friends or a special soulmate that you may be looking for, okay? And then let things come and go. Stay calm. Do not let anything disturb your peace, and carry on, okay? So sometimes we can be bitter. We can all be bitter because some relationship did not work out. But the fact of the matter is every relationship that did not work out is a relationship that prepared you for a better relationship. It's not about rejection or about abandonment or anything that you can think of. It's about the fact that maybe that person was just that little bit. Maybe they took all the bad parts of you with them. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe the person that you're not meant to be with, or the person that left you or that you had to leave behind, was a person who prepared you for something greater. If you think about it like on a more mature level, when it comes to love, you will get better and better at your attraction. And we're all practice for the real thing along the way. How long do you want to be with one person? Are you capable of being that right now? Okay, so sometimes, look, you say, I want, like how they say your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Sometimes you say, oh, I want this person to love me and love me, love me. But do you love you the way you want someone else to love you? Okay, a lot of times people hear that, but they don't realize what that means. Okay, did you do your work to bring out your best self, to put your best self forward? Okay, are you aberrated from a past relationship or several past relationships? It might be that you need a break. So let's talk about your feelings right here. Okay, so starting out, remember, everything you need, your courage, your strength, your passion, and your love, everything you need is inside you. Okay, so in the sense of being codependent, okay, you have to realize, if you're the codependent kind of person, if that's your energy right now, you have to realize that your love is powerful. Okay, but it can be controlling. So you have to have self-control and observe it and be like, oh, I might be oversaturating, because that can chase someone away from you. Okay, because no one's perfect. Because no one's perfect. Not me either. I know it's hard to believe that, right? Stop. No. Anyway, okay, so look, souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. All right? So you want to know, listen, that if someone that you're missing so much, you still have to remind yourself that everything you need is within inside yourself. Okay, love can come back around, or someone else can take its place, right? And then follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of your life. Find something to do that makes you feel creative. Again, I always say this, find something to do that makes you feel creative, like you're in your element, and then that's when you're going to meet someone. When you let go of not having someone, when you let go, but you're doing what you really love, and you feel like it's coming from above, like you can't believe how good you're feeling right now and everything like that, that's when you're radiating the highest vibrations, and you're almost contagious, like a magnet to someone's heart who's looking for someone who loves just like you do. That's why you want to keep taking care of yourself and know that everything that's inside you, it's there. Okay, and so think of yourself as the changed person, and then remember that life is tough, but so are you. Be tough. Love is not easy. Okay, and then remember that when you paint your dreams, sing your songs, and enjoy the dance, because life is an art. We just talked about that. That's perfect for your Venus, Venus being in your house right now. Okay, you are the nurturer of everyone, so it's natural for you to feel like, okay, I can only be around people who get that, that's what I do, who are worthy of this kind of love. Okay, so you want to open up, allow yourself to love yourself first. Okay, because it's found inside you. That's who they're gonna love. They're gonna love the person the person that's inside of you, the person who gets close to you with the intimacy that they can, and your intimate relationship. They're gonna love you, that person. The person that's on the outside, that person, but that person at home, that's who you want them to love. So you have to allow yourself to show that person. Okay, be confident in that person. And then just remember, you'll be moving into a steady, reliable path that way. You'll be on the road. Okay, we're not talking like a light switch that it happens so fast. But as you raise your vibrations in the area of love in your heart and your mind, then you will attract someone in your real world. Okay, so don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. Okay, be afraid of losing someone who wants you, who's not right for you. Okay, that's now. Okay, You want to be like, if they're not for you, okay, this is where you want to know. You go out, say we're talking all this raise your vibration, love stuff, and then you go out and you have your vibrations all the way up, and you think that you met the person that you're like, oh my gosh, that person would be perfect for you. Okay, if it turns into a no, do not drop all the way down to the ground. They just did you a favor, because sometimes we pick the wrong people for the wrong reasons. And you know what else? It could be a pattern. Okay, it could be a pattern. You look at the same person that you saw the last relationship. That is a pattern. That's where they say the first time shame on me, second time shame on you. Okay, and if you keep doing this over and over again, that's what makes you bitter in love. Sometimes you have to see someone different. You have to look for something different in order to see it. Okay, so sometimes you might want to meet someone at a restaurant, okay, sitting out on where the bar is, on the outside part of it. You might meet someone that sits right next to you, because see, if you're at a table with all your friends, it's hard to have a intimate conversation. But if you're sitting right outside, but you're at the bar section, you have to sit and you actually have to challenge your discomfort, because who's going to sit next to me? You know what I mean? But then if you think about it like, okay, I'm going to let someone sit next to me who may not be what I usually look for, but I'm going to see what I'm attracting. And that's how you do it. And then that's going to show up leading you into a never give up on something you really want. Okay? It's just that simple. Never, ever, ever. If you really want to have love, if you really want to have love, you're going to have to love yourself. Write down what you love about yourself. You love the way you get up every day in the daytime and you start your day with a great routine. Maybe it's working out. Maybe it's writing. Okay? Maybe it's writing out your dreams or scheduling your day. Maybe you love that about yourself. Okay. The person that you want to be with, do you want them to love that about you? Okay? Never thought about it like that, huh? Because the last person criticized that about you, made fun of you, maybe made you think that you're anal retentive. Do you see? You have to allow yourself to wait a minute. Oh, these are the things that all those people said I didn't like about me. Okay, stop trying to get people to like that about you and find the ones who do actually like that about you, who may have the same characteristics. That's how you find love. You tune yourself to the frequency of it. And with Venus in your house right now, I'm just telling you, it's going to be much easier for you to vibe that way. Now, it might be next month, when it's in Leo, that you find someone else, okay? Because your next house is Leo, and then that's where you find your values. So you might want to find someone who has your values in the same value, who has your same values. Okay. Sorry. So you just want to think about it like that. Love is an evolution. Okay, we all have that phase where we've realized we pick the same kind of people in a row, but that's rooted in our subconscious mind. So in order to get your subconscious mind to reprogram, you have to start saying, wait a minute, this is what I love about me, this is what I like about me. Hopefully I meet someone this time who loves those things too. And that's how you're going to reclaim your love, and maybe that person will come back to you or someone better. And you always want to say, okay, if that person is going to come back to me, okay, fine. But if someone better comes along, that's even better. Okay? That's how you get over someone who's not there. Them or someone better. When you leave that up to the universe, that's when your heart starts feeling good. And I will see you next time, Cancer, on the Starseeking channel. Thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe.